Alrighty guys, so we did it. We got her timed. Now we had a little assistance from me and my dad's good friend Todd. He came up, he knows the Farmalls real well. And he got the mag timed for us. Me and my dad, we just couldn't find the sweet spot for it. It's a simple process, but at the same time, for first timers timing an H, you should probably have someone to assist you that knows somewhat what they're doing. Yes, you can do it, but be prepared to spend a lot of time on it. So we got that done. Now, because it runs for like 30 to 40 seconds, but then it loses fuel. So I'm going to take my cart, well first I'm going to clean the shop up because I got to trip over stuff to work in here. Clean the shop up, then tonight I'm going to take the carburetor off, which is just 2 bolts here, 1 bolt inside there, and just 2 bolts that bolts onto your manifolds. And your line, if you have a line hooked up to it. Yeah, is what my plan. Alright, if you guys text me about my water leaks, yeah. My plan was to get this hot to see if they would just go away because, you know, stuff when it expands and cools and expands and cools, you'll be surprised on how much they slow down or even stop. I got 1 leak here on the bottom of my thermostat and the bottom of my water jacket cover. So yeah, if I got it hot and it cools down and everything and it still doesn't work, I'm gonna buy a little bottle of Blue Devil. A lot of guys say that work. It's just a small bottle of stop leak. It's called Blue Devil, and it works in all engines. And a lot of guys say it works for years and years and years. So I'm gonna get that carburetor done. The only other thing that I ran into was I have a small oil leak right, it's kind of hard to see, but it's right there. It's that bolt right there in your timing cover, or it's the bottom right bolt. So I gotta fix that. It made quite a mess, especially when it runs and all that oil splashes up on the timing gears. Only other thing I ran into was my alternator. I never noticed this, but your grill's gonna come up here and your hood needs to be straight with it. Well, that alternator's kind of kicked out, and it's actually all the way up, almost touching the tappet cover. And you gotta take this 5/16 bolt out just to get the tappet cover off. And I don't want my hood pushed out, because that drives me crazy when people put like an old Chevy generator on it or something, or an alternator or whatever, and the hood's all pushed out. I understand if you're just using it for farming and, you know, you just need something to get you by, that's fine. But for looks, just get the right size alternator. Just do it right, people. But yeah, we got it timed. It runs good, runs smooth. The next video will be of it running, which should be tomorrow if I don't have to order anything for my carburetor. Only other thing that's wrong, or that's went wrong, is my gas tank. Now, a lot of you guys know that I repainted it, and it turned out perfect when it was sitting vertical like this. Now, since it's like this, or on the tractor, laying flat, it's got like this really bad orange peel. Like, you can see kind of the flakes in it when you get it in the light. And it has no gloss finish to it at all. Like, yeah, I mean, you back up, and, I mean, the tractor looks pretty decent, right? Well, from my point of view and my eyes, I can tell that this thing, it looks very bad. So what happened is my gun adjustments were all screwed up when I put my first coat on, and it kind of orange peeled, and it's rough. Now, I don't care if you could put 10 coats on this, and if each coat lays like the first one did, it's filling in all them little holes and stuff, or like all them little divots or whatever, it's gonna look the exact same. So what I'm gonna do is sand it down to primer, get that first coat smooth, and yeah, and basically in the first coat, since I have my air pressure and fan right, it's gonna fan on there, and it's gonna be more of a flat, more of a flat finish. It's not gonna be really rough like it is now, or orange peely look, or looks like it. If you're in person, it almost looks like sand. I mean, no joke. It looks like there's sand in it, and there's not. It's in the first layer. So I gotta take that back off. It's just setting on there now. I'm just using it for a gas tank, which is a job. But next video, we'll be of it running. I want to get it hot, see if those water leaks go away. I want to get it hot and retorque the head and do the valves. Then the engine will pretty much be done, besides these 2 dumb water leaks. Yeah, I mean, she's almost there, boys. I gotta get seat parts and drawbar parts. You guys know all that. Yeah, it's just, man, it's almost there. We got it running good. I just need to get my fuel situated, get my gas tank done, different alternator, get a steering shaft and seat parts, and we're gonna be driving this thing. And it's almost there. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, that's all I can really say on it right now. I'm gonna get the shop cleaned up and start working on that carb. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Stick around. There's gonna be a lot more projects coming up this spring of tractors. I've gave a little hint to a few of the pages I talk on Instagram, and they know what's coming for the channel, but a lot of you other guys don't. So just hit that subscribe button, stick around, and I'll see you guys on the next one.